ciudadanos solicitaron la consulta con la ruta que nosotros les habíamos planteado.
A que el presidente Díaz llegara a renunciar, él nunca llegó, mandó por escrito.
Y que también disfruten los proyectos que vamos a ver. Como pueden ver a su alrededor, es un lugar precioso, es una presa que ha sido cuidada por la comunidad y que justamente les representa muchísimo por todo lo que se convive aquí.
Tenemos 14 rutas nacionales.
The 2023 Global Forum is open. Welcome.
The Global Forum on Modern Direct Democracy is and remains an invitation to all across the globe to join the fight for human rights, free and fair elections, and everyday participation. This forum gathers people from all walks of life. You, me, everybody. Viva la democracia.
Primero, quiero agradecer a todas las instituciones que confluyeron e hicieron posible esta 11ª edición del Foro Global de la Democracia Moderna y Directa.
You know, I think that just like it is in weightlifting, you know, I didn't lift 500 pounds in a bench press the first time. I failed. And I failed the second time, and I failed the third time, and I failed the fourth time, and I failed and failed and failed. But on the 11th attempt, I did it. And it's as with this. You learn from your mistakes, and you learn from failure.
Adoptarse para satisfacer necesidades inmediatas de la gente y que la sociedad tiene expectativas tan altas.
And this is no coincidence for me, because we have a huge environmental movement in Germany that kind of has achieved everything they could now in our representative democracy. They are facing a wall. They bring millions of people every year on the streets. They have the Green Party in the government, and they have achieved fundamental court decisions, but still Germany is failing its obligations from the Paris Treaty. So if you ask me what direct democracy means to me, and in Germany I say it has become an outlet for the climate movement on the local and the state level, where climate protection is pushed forward and the necessary decisions are made, but it's missing at the federal level and it's missing at the European level. So to put the climate movement, which is huge, on an equal footing with politics.
I believe that the question is not what politicians can do for people, but what people can do. And nowadays people can do only vote every 5 years, 4 years, and nothing more.
What do we understand when we talk about corruption and transparency? What are the differences, how they are connected, and why is it a challenge for democracy if we are not tackling these issues?
So what happens is that citizens start like not trusting democracies, or even seeing that democracies in a way, you know, they are corrupted by the system. So what happens, you start like not trusting the democratic system, and that the very risky part of it is when citizens start thinking about, are there any other political regimes that are better than democracies? And when citizens start supporting other much more radical systems, or even systems which are less democratic, right? So this is why we have to be very careful and tackle corruption, because corruption does affect democratic regimes.
Safeguards to deter the state from taking arbitrary actions against individuals, and upholds individual liberties and rights to promote participation and active citizenship, is that type of democracy that upholds rights. Having analyzed all the different models, according to Dahl and Huntington, it has been proven that participatory democracy is the only most effective mechanism through which you can promote active citizenship and making informed choices. Therefore, I submit that participatory democracy or direct democracy, despite the shortcomings that it may have and its levels of application depending on the context of a state in question, proves to be the best form of best mode of democracy that can promote and uphold human rights. Thank you.
So, coming from a country that does not have direct democracy instruments at all, I wonder, you know, is it local, or should it start at a state level, which has sort of more important issues, but is still not national, because national is very difficult? Or do you go all the way to national so that you can address those really important issues?
Mayor educación, y ahí sí los medios de comunicación tienen un rol.
Buenos días. Muchas gracias, Bruno. Para mí es un placer recibirlos aquí en el Instituto Nacional Electoral.
Y lo que significa transformar a la ciudadanía, y no en términos de que tengamos la solución a todos los problemas, sino que creo que sí incidimos de manera positiva como autoridades electorales en todo esto que se llama educación cívica, que ya hablábamos, y en la formación de nueva ciudadanía.
And you know, in our part of the world, the classical democracies have been under siege for quite a few years now, and all of us need a lot of knowledge and courage to fight all the hidden dangers.
And you know, a time when tyranny ruled the world, pretty much everyone was a monarch or an autocrat. And he was asked if, about, what the prospects for this. And the famous quote is, "We will all hang together, or we will all hang separately." So, damas y caballeros, let's hang together. Thank you.
But I have to underline, the success of this global forum is based on the commitment of different people in the background. There were so many people in the background, not in the highlight. And I would like to say a big, great thanks, especially, and I would like to ask you to come to the stage. Isel, come to the stage, please. And of course, Caroline. Caroline from Germany, Isel from Mexico. I think that was a beautiful, very important work you've done in the background, and it was really also important to have you here now at this moment on the stage. So, I mean, I don't want to speak too long. I would like to give you some flowers. Look, this is a present from the heart. It's from Corazon, you know? It's from Corazon, okay? So.